We love football because you can never be sure of the outcome, even if there is a clear favorite. Some clubs surprise everyone and overperform, while clubs that were expected to dominate find themselves struggling. Let's have a look at the 7 teams we were wrong about this season. Let's start with the London Blues. Chelsea's been turning heads this season in the Premier League, and honestly, no one really expected it. Under new manager Enzo Maresca, they've been looking sharp, pressing high, staying solid defensively, and picking up wins without relying too much on one player. Maresca has brought a fresh tactical approach, focusing on high turnovers and a strong defensive structure, which has worked wonders so far. Maresca has implemented a dynamic from -2 to -3-1 system that blends youth and experience, making the team not only competitive, but exciting to watch. Old summer signings like Moises Caicedo, Nicholas Jackson, and Madwick are looking great under Maresca, while players like Cucurella and Levi Colwill have stepped up to deliver consistent performances. And how can we forget Cole Palmer, who has been one of the best attacking players in Europe this season? Chelsea's strong position in the Premier League and the team's growing confidence is a big shock to everyone, especially Arsenal. With such progress, Chelsea fans are rightfully optimistic about their future under Maresca's guidance. Another fanbase that was worried before the season began is Liverpool. But Arne Slot's first season at Liverpool has been nothing short of incredible. Taking over after Klopp was never going to be easy, but Slot is completely shattering expectations. Liverpool is dominating this season, currently leading the Premier League by many points and maintaining a flawless record in the Champions League. He didn't go crazy with transfers, instead focusing on refining what was already there. Even the doubters are quiet now, as the Reds look unstoppable across all competitions. Slot hasn't just filled Klopp's shoes, he's carving out a brand new legacy at Anfield. Not bad for a guy who they said was the second coming of Ten Hag to the Apple. But if you have to pick the most surprising team of the season, it has to be Nottingham Forest. They are turning heads this Premier League season with their unexpectedly strong performances under Nuno Espirito Santo. Last season, Forest struggled at the back, conceding one of the highest numbers of goals in the league. However, the arrival of Nikola Milenkovic for just £12 million has been a game changer. His dominant presence in defense, alongside Murillo, has provided solidity, contributing to one of the best defensive records in the league, second only to Liverpool. Forest's counter-attacking is crazy, with players like Callum Hudson-Odoi and Anthony Elanga. Back then, we thought that their shock win against Liverpool was a fluke, and it might truly be so, but it is still the only loss the Reds have suffered this season. Their disciplined, well-organized approach under Nuno Espirito Santo has made them a difficult team to beat, surprising fans and pundits alike. It's a refreshing narrative for a team that's historically been fighting for survival since their Premier League return. Well, not every team on this list is having a great time. Manchester City, the team we're so used to seeing dominate, has been a bit off their game this season, and by a bit, we mean a lot. It's definitely caught fans off guard. Pep has been scratching his head for months, and we've heard the excuses, Rodri this, Rodri that. But even their attack isn't as smooth as we're used to. There's been a noticeable lack of cohesion, and it's reflected in some unexpected results. For a team that sets such high standards, this season's performance has sparked a lot of chatter about whether it's just a temporary blip or if bigger changes are needed to get back on track. Alright, we're done with the Premier League. Over in Germany, Eintracht Frankfurt has totally shocked everyone this season. They've been playing some seriously efficient football, and while they're not dominating possession, they're making the most of what they have. It's been a solid defensive setup with players like Tuta and Arthur Thiago. But the real magic is happening up front. Marmush and Ekitike have formed an incredible partnership, with Marmush leading the charge, already posting impressive numbers in goals and assists. The way Frankfurt has managed to stay competitive, even while giving up a lot of possession, has been impressive. They're making quick counters and really focusing on taking their chances when they come. It's a strategy that's worked wonders so far, with them sitting comfortably in second place, giving Bayern a hard time. Who would have thought, right? Maybe Frankfurt is the new Leverkusen. Meanwhile in Italy, as Roma's season has been an absolute mess, both on and off the pitch. A club with a legacy of legends like Francesco Totti and Daniele De Rossi, Roma is struggling to find its footing and look anything like the powerhouse they're supposed to be. To kick things off, Roma had one of their worst starts ever, failing to win any of their first 5 Serie A matches. Things were already rocky under Daniele De Rossi, who built the summer signings around a 4-3-3 system. But then, in September, they sacked him and brought in Ivan Juric, who switched things up with the 3- for minus to -1 setup completely different from what the players were prepped for. And if that wasn't chaotic enough, they're now on their fourth manager in less than a year. Claudio Ranieri has stepped in, but with 3 different playing styles introduced in just 11 months, the team is a mess. There's zero stability, consistency, or structure. No wonder the players look completely lost on the field. Fans can only hope for some sense of direction before the season spirals even further out of control. Let's end the video on a good note by telling you a lot about a team that is on an inspirational run. Brest has truly surprised a lot of people in the 2024-25 UCL season. Despite being seen as an underdog, they've put in some strong performances, including a stunning victory over Sparta Praha and a draw against Leverkusen. Brest's attacking play has been impressive, with key contributions from top scorer Abdallah Sima, although his injury has been a setback. While they've faced some tough challenges, their ability to make it into the group stages of the UCL is already a major achievement. Their persistence and competitive spirit have earned them respect, and if they beat Shakhtar Donetsk, which actually sounds very doable, Brest has a solid chance to finish in the top 8, which is something clubs like Real Madrid, PSG, and Manchester City are struggling to do. Tell us in the comments which team you were wrong about this season. Also, please like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more football content. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.